Hey guys, it's Debs. Just wanted to come on here and talk about a video that I saw on the internet. So this video is circulating of some little children in school, two boys beating up another smaller boy. And this happened in Jamaica. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm talking about it. And it was such a very like hard video to watch because they were beating up this kid so badly. And it was just like, I just don't understand how you could even have the heart to do that to somebody. And like, I don't know what led up to the altercation with them, and the circumstances behind all of that. But it's just the fact of how they were so vicious with this poor kid, and he's smaller than them. It's two of them, and one of the kids was more aggressive than the other one. But still, it's just like, how do you treat somebody like that? And every time when I was watching, I couldn't even finish watching it because it was just so bad. Like for me, my heart was racing. I felt like heartbreak, sad. Every negative emotion that you could think of, I felt it because I felt so bad for this poor kid. And then other kids were saying, stop, whatever they were saying. And I basically told him to stop, but he wouldn't listen. And I was thinking of my child, or my kids. But my daughter's older. She's 16. Tyler is little. He's 7. I'm just thinking, like, what if some older kid tried that with my son? Like, what would happen? Because that wouldn't end well with me. Like, it wouldn't end well at all. Because something's gonna, something was gonna go down if that was me. And I'm just thinking, like, what kind of parents do they have? What kind of houses they raise in? How do they raise them? Because it takes. If you have good home training, I'm not saying that you don't fight, because my mom raised us well, and I fought all the time, but it was justified because, I don't like bullies, and I don't like people trying to act like they want to, you know, manhandle me or act crazy with me. So I'll fight somebody. But when we were growing up, it was like one-on-one fights. If you had a bully, you fight them, you lose, win, whatever. Now it's like people are really like beating you up, beating you up. And I'm like, what kind of household did he come from? What kind of parents? I know there's a lot of kids having kids now, and they don't know how to raise children, or they don't have the right home training. But it's just like, nothing, no empathy, nothing. Like, you just really beat this kid up like that. And it's just like, I just don't understand. I felt so bad for him. Like, if that was my child, I'm telling you, it wouldn't. I won't even say anything about that, because the thinking about it makes my blood boil. It's just so sad. I'm like wondering where the teachers, because I think this happened on the school compound. And I'm like, where are the teachers? Where are the older kids? Where are the, anybody older adults there? It's just, I just don't understand. The society nowadays is so messed up. It is so messed up. And it's just sad to see that the little kid, you could send your kid to school and they come home beat up like that. I mean, I hope he's okay. I really do. And like I said, I don't know what happened, but just seeing the video alone. I mean, if you haven't seen the video, I wouldn't advise you to watch it. But if you want to see it, I think it's circulating on YouTube. But I wouldn't even advise you to watch it because it was just so heartbreaking. I'm happy that these things have never happened to me with my kids, because I know that it would have been an issue for me. Like, it wouldn't go down well. And if I don't want to say that I'll fight a child, but just saying, it's actually wild. Well, I just wanted to know if anybody heard of the video. If you have seen it or heard of anything about it, you can respond and let me know what you think about it if you want to. I just don't know. I have no words. I really have no words. It's so, like right now, my heart, it feels like I just feel like my chest is just like, ugh, for this poor kid. I'm not sure exactly when it happened, but it's probably a week ago or so at this point. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think it's society? Do you think it's the kids that's being bad? Do you think it's the parents? Like, do you think, I don't even know, movies? I don't know. My children, I teach them all the time. I tell them, if somebody's bullying you, or if you're going to be in a fight, you never throw the first blow, because if you hit somebody first, that means that whatever comes after that, you deserve it. I always tell them, don't engage with people. Don't try to fight with anybody. Walk away. But if it comes down to it, you're going to defend yourself. You have to defend yourself if it comes down to it. But this poor kid, I think he even tried to defend himself at one point, and it got worse because they really, like, this guy was punching him in his, I don't know if it was his ribs or his belly or his, it was just bad. I can't even, He were kneeing him. At one point, he fell on the floor and they stepped in his head. And I'm just like, how can you be so savage as a child? I think the younger one was probably 11, 10, or even 9. I don't know. He was small. His body was smaller than the other two, and they're probably teenagers. Like, you should be protecting the younger kids, the smaller kids. You shouldn't be fighting them like that. Like, why don't you fight somebody big like you or bigger than you, you know? But I don't know. I just wanted to know if you guys saw the videos and what are your thoughts, because it's just baffling to me that this is how kids are these days. I'm not saying that kids weren't like that back in the day, but when I was growing up in Jamaica, we fought like one fist fight and be done, and that was it. We never had this whole, well, from what I saw, I don't know what happened anywhere else. Oh, I was from Montego Bay, and that's what I saw. But no, it was just yeah, I don't know. Well, let me know what you guys think. That was my rant for the day. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe.